Jim said, I'm kind of veteran. It's my third time here, second presentation. My first project, also thanks to Jojo, is at the pivotal trial stage at Mount Sinai Hospital, and as far as I know, the results are very good. So probably in the next few years we can expect that this product also will be commercialized. It's for aphasia rehabilitation, post-stroke aphasia rehabilitation. But let me talk about this my brand new project called Spinally. So we founded this project to extend, enhance the efficacy of spinal cord stimulation and recording, and based on the very early studies which we just performed, it seems that this is a very promising option for new types of therapies, and even BCI, actually SCI, spinal computer interface. So what we are doing, this is our first spinal cord lead, and yes, we decided to revisit the original idea of Dr. Norman Schily, who implanted lead just on the spinal cord. So this is intrathecal lead. So in a way, the solution takes us back to the future. We believe that electrodes are the weakest link now in the spinal cord stimulation systems. And when you see and on this graph, this is 60 years of the spinal cord stimulation development, and just only 3 periods marked in blue dedicated to the lead development. So it's really emerging market which needs to be addressed. Our first lead is developed to treat the pain, chronic pain, but we think to extend the indication to neuromodulation, to neurorehabilitation, neurodegenerative diseases, and BCI. As I mentioned, our entry point is chronic pain treatment market, which is massive, 80 million people around, just only in the US and Europe, and this number exponentially growing. Last available data about the loss on the side of economics states that just only in the US annually 635 billion is spent to cover the cost of the chronic pain. Market size is the market is huge, as I mentioned, 100 billion valuation of the chronic pain treatment market. Last year, 5.7 billion for neuromodulation market, with spinal cord stimulation accounted for 2.4 billion. And the prediction, 10 years prediction, is showing the CAGR of 7.2%. So as you see, the need is urgent to address some main issues with the markets. I just named here three. So first is energy consumption. We would like to address with our solution this challenge. Second is pain biomarker, which we believe we could record much better being right on the spinal cord. And the last is opioid crisis, which is well recognized, and this is a huge problem for everyone, even in Europe now. The market is quite competitive, but our goal is to collaborate with one of the big players. We believe that our device can bring value to them, and our goal is to help shift pain treatment from the drugs to neuromodulation method. Let's dive into the technology. So every spinal cord stimulation system now is based on the epidural placed electrodes. And the space, this epidural space is first very noisy for recording any neuronal signals. The second thing is that the distance and the tissue in between lead and the spinal cord is very big. So all of this generates many disadvantages, like, for example, low therapeutic effect. Patient may cause patient discomfort. There is much higher energy demand, which finalize in frequent battery recharges and larger IPGs. What is also research states that only 10% energy sent from the stimulator reaches spinal cord, so it's very big loss of the energy. Our patented technology and patent was granted this year on May, so I'm more safe here to show these results. Our solution is implanted right on the pia mater in the cerebrospinal fluid space with no distance, with no tissue in between. This technology, thanks to technological advances, is less invasive because we are using microneedle for insertion, and we treat cerebrospinal fluid as our ally because this is the natural naturally can how to say this is kind of sorry, I forgot the word. So it's like protective fluid for the spinal cord. Additionally, the current is better propagated in this space thanks to cerebrospinal fluid, and the likelihood of scar is much lower because of the cerebrospinal fluid. Key advantages of our technology compared to epidural leads. First, rapid insertion. Second is greater precision with lower energy consumption. We can also adapt to the body movements because we can deliver through closed loop system, and we can record more data from this space. So far, we conducted 2 cadaveric tests on animals and on on humans. Additionally, we made some simulations. First simulation was done in collaboration with In Silico's team from Colombia, a very talented team. They are using console for their study. So we compared identical 2 electrodes located epidurally and intrathecally, and intrathecal space is much more effective in terms of the resistance, in terms of energy focus, and the signal is the current is going much deeper in terms of in intrathecal space than from epidural electrodes. Also, we are very proud to collaborate with Neobionica. Uli and Chris are here, so you can talk to them. They have their office here in the US. We were collaborating with Melbourne team located in Melbourne. They prepared very sophisticated model and simulations using Sim4Life software. Very sophisticated means that they included every tissue from the torso, human torso, very detailed spinal cord structure. And based on these studies, we can say that intrathecal lead needs 82 to 86% less current to activate dorsal column fibers. In terms of the effectiveness and not stimulating C fibers or A delta fibers, we can use much less energy. 98% of the dorsal column activation is activated before we activate C fibers. So generally, we need much less power. It's about 100% less power consumption, assuming same resistance into electrodes, much higher selectivity, and electromagnetic field covers more of the spinal cord in the same shape and the same power sent from the two electrodes. I have privilege to lead this talented team based on my over 20 years of experience in neurotech. Carles is the pain doctor who support us with the medical knowledge. Richard Nash and Beatrice Lamusi, they are involved in our overall strategy and business strategy. Guillermo is our first engineer, a PhD in neuroscience and engineering, and Andres oversees operations and he's a financial specialist. We were able also to engage key opinion leaders in our projects. So Eric Grigsby and David Abehon as great key opinion leaders in the field of pain. Gregor Curtin as a specialist in BCI, and Professor Reina as an authority in the intrathecal space. They are supporting us with their knowledge and with good word about the project. And also, this is the first public announcement that we just raised 700,000. It's the pre-seed. It's a European fundraising, so it's still okay. Even 700,000 is not much. We can perform head-to-head comparison of our electrodes with the epidural implanted electrodes, which we are going to perform in the next 12 to 18 months. And after this, we will start. In the meantime, we will start our seed round, but this is our goal for this stage. Okay, so thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Pavel. Great presentations. We have questions for Pavel.
It's the early stage.
Surface area of the electrodes?
So we have two anodes for cathodes and two electrodes for recording signals, neuronal signals. Are you asking about the
How big are they?
Okay, diameter 0.56 millimeter. It's very thin. Yeah.
You said 2 anodes and 4 cathodes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Someone else had a question? All right, so the question that comes to my mind is, why has nobody done this before?
It's not a question to me, I think. It's to everyone who is doing this. So I think that first of all, if you have established technology, why to change this?
So inertia, basically.
Yes.
We've always done it that way.
Yeah, and probably only now it's possible with these technological advances to develop so thin electrodes, and this is probably also the reason why nobody started this before.
Okay, you're getting endorsements from some key people, Dr. Grigsby. Now, obviously, I haven't been able to implant yet, but you're getting feedback that the safety profile here is going to be, sufficiently
Yes.
robust. You're
Yes,
not
yes.
encountering resistance from neurosurgeons who might be concerned.
Yeah, of course, there are few groups of people, and some of them are concerned about the invasiveness, but this is very similar to intrathecal drug delivery.
Right. That was going to be my next question. Are there commonalities here?
And
with
Eric
intrathecal-
was an author, one of the authors of this technology, so we can base our development on this
and which
experience.
leads to my next question, which would be, would that be an example of a potential exit? So, for instance, a strategic who has intrathecal products, in addition to neurostimulation product, would they be a more likely target for wanting to buy you?
Yes, well, even based on what Rich said yesterday, we are in discussion even now with two big players.
All right.
This is our goal.
Well, very good. Thank you very much, Pablo, and good luck.